Good day to you, my fellow endoskeletons. I'm Kenetor and welcome back for another Starbase progress report. We're on week 21 of 2020, and if you're new here, I bring you the latest Starbase news and updates of everything Starbase every Monday. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss out. Now let's get to it. Our Lowry quote of the week is on a future feature that many of us in closed alpha would like to see, and that is repairing our own ship from its blueprint with the build tool, filling in broken parts just like the trailer. Of course, this feature has no date on when it will come, but it will come in good time, and still gets me excited for this to be available. Stick around to the end for an update on other future tech, gameplay and content coming to Starbase. Now onto the progress report. The main design features worked on last week were new instruction terminals added to all mining job workstations. Issue with the screens being destructible by players was fixed. Now all screens are static and indestructible. Ship blueprint feature for fixing ships on the go is under design. In economy design, plans for in-depth material value overhaul is being worked on. Economy configurations made for the newly added stations. Resource systems conversion components have been checked on. Design for simplified system for inventory integration is being investigated. Changes made to the group and company chat notifications design. Everyone in group and company now have an identical group chat log. And furnace design is being worked on. For station design this week, we have a new Kingdom outpost station is being worked on. Proving Ground station has been finished and added to the universe. And Medium Hull 18 was added into the lot designer. In spaceship design changes this week, we have modified blueprints for the Spatha, Knight and Wing without cables and pipes. These can be used in the demolition job. A generator button issue in the Remus has been fixed. Buttons would not work correctly due to difference in their on-state value. And the Anubis has been added to the pre-made ship list in the Starship Designer. I'm looking forward to seeing this one in game, hopefully with the next patch. Now onto the gameplay updates. Gas converter not being detected by the box thruster even when placed properly has been fixed. An issue where lamps in lots not being buildable due to material consumption issues has been fixed as well. Thrusters can no longer generate propellant. Ship recovery costs now take ships' carried material value into account. Asteroids now have a larger loading range of 200 meters, up from 12 meters. A bug where asteroids wouldn't occasionally load has been fixed. Station lots no longer reload when finishing building the blueprint. An issue fixed in the resource network calculations that cause part of the network to advance very slowly and seemingly not consume resources at all. Recovering ships that are hosted by a player has been allowed. Issue with grab, release and blocked highlights not showing up when blocked by an LOD model has been fixed. And ship chair quick bind system has been revised to fix an issue with constant resetting. This has been the bane of many a pilot and myself, so it's great to see this fixed so quickly. For our UI update this week, we have item collection tooltips now showing the name of the collection if it has been named. Warning triangles and flashing error messages have been added to the item shop when chosen item cannot be bought. Inspect CV window not showing rank insignia of the inspected player has been fixed. An issue where company invites were not always showing the company name has been fixed. Received and sent group invites now show up in the social tab group page UI. A bug where objects ended up in the world when trying to drag to a slot that doesn't allow it has been fixed. And support added for inclusion of basic hardware statistics in the feedback tools report. For audio this week, there is movement sound volume adjustment has been fixed. Audio feedback for approaching, entering and leaving safe zone and snap mode toggle in grabbing tools has been plugged in. Support added for feedback sounds on unsuccessful firing of the bolt tool, and support added for reloadable tools to indicate shortage of bullets by audio. Starship creator updates this week are updates to the Spaceship Designer asset browser have been made with a new folder called Hardpoints. Hardpoints are now in this folder. Turrets folder is now called Weapons. This folder consists of only weapon parts for now. New machinery subfolder created called Utility. Fixed mounts, turntables, cradles and robot arms are now under this folder. Generator folder is now called Power. Battery is now located here. Furnace folder has been renamed to Tools. Tractor beam, utility body and utility ammo have been moved to this folder. Interactables folder now called Controls. Progress bars, text panel, panel base, FCUs and MFC are now under this folder, and a new folder for YOLO rack parts are now under this folder. Saving blueprints with an existing name has been prevented. Autosave reliability has been improved. Autosave must now be manually recovered from the file context menu. An issue where using the rotate or move tool would cause the editor to become unresponsive has been fixed. An issue where loading a pre-made ship blueprint and saving the current scene caused nothing to save has been fixed, and generated ship LOD models appearing in incorrect rotations and positions have been fixed. In planets and moons this week, we have rangefinder device not detecting moon surfaces has been fixed. Shout out to Hatman, first person in the closed alpha to make it to the moon, or at least crash into the moon because his rangefinders didn't detect it. Good job, Hatman. And optimizations to improve the moon noise map baking efficiency are being worked on. Animation changes this week are pipe tool rig has been made, reload animation has been made for the welding tool in third person, transition animation for activating the universal tool during crouch with pickaxe equipped has been made. Transition animation has also been made for activating the universal tool during crouch with pistol equipped. Issues with arms incorrectly holding the pickaxe when in hammer mode or when moving when in prone position have been fixed for third person. And new emote animations are being worked on. Station art updates this week are unnecessary geometry with flip normals has been fixed in station base ramp. The exterior LODs for Marketplace's back alley have been updated. The hallway's far LOD model and texture maps in Empire Spaceship Design Workshop Large have been updated. And irrelevant warning decals have been removed from various lot designer modules, grid slots and decorative objects. For moons and asteroids, there is ice material variation for asteroids have been made, and 2 snowy material variations for asteroid rocks have also been made. And other updates this week are remote explosives, remote detonator and explosive pack assets with preliminary textures have been finished, ready for final texturing and gameplay implementation. And who doesn't love explosives? Assets created for small control panel speaker and small signal baton, and lifeline icons have been made. No feature video this week, but please do check out the awesome destruction and lag testing video I made with Quiven, link in the top right and description. But instead this week I'd like to highlight a post in the alpha announcements that you might not have seen yet. And that is a long but incomplete list of what is currently in the pipeline for Starbase. So to start with, currently under technical evaluation, this is figuring out if it can be done, checking initial performance impact, and these may or may not make it past this stage. We have gas clouds, nebulas and dust rings technology, gravity, and planetary modifications. This would be digging or mining into a planetary body. Next up, we have a list of things currently being implemented that have finished the design phase. We have several updates for the ship designer, possibility to drive in for modifications, repairs with the ship designer, coloring, version history, and general usability. Company rank improvements, new lot station module building visualization, the demolition job. That would be a new starter job for everybody to use. Blueprint casting, we spoke about this earlier in the Lowry quote. Possibility of using building tool from ore crates. CV insignias. Right now everyone has that disgusting Empire logo, and quite frankly we need our own, so great to see that coming soon. Assembly job improvements. The lifeline feature saves the player if they are thrown out of their chair for any reason. I've experienced this myself and lost of a summer this way. It is out there somewhere. Admin tools. Music playback system improvements. Remote detonated explosives charges. And missile finalization. So all of those things should be coming soon-ish. Currently being designed, now these will take a little bit longer, there are some estimates here. The furnace implementation starts next week. Material purity system implemented in a week or two. Ability to use raw ores for building, for field repairs, should be coming next week. Trade window implementation starts in a week or two. Character coloring, now this would be really awesome to get. Finally able to apply what colours we want to the different armour styles that we're already able to buy. Feedback tool, more features including drawing. This will help greatly in pointing out specific parts that have gone wrong when we're providing feedbacks to the devs. Company property handling, building tool features, and universal tool material window, which will come in a week or two. And finally we have new content being worked on. This stuff is not dependent on any new tech solutions. And we have new armour sets, new building blocks, new ship modules, city modules, moon texture and rock improvements, large asteroids, that's the 200 to 1000 meter size and possibly landable, new pipe tool model, a signal wand, new ads and signs, and new emotes and other animations. So that was quite a big update this week. I'd like to remind you, if you do get into closed alpha, be sure to send any funny or awesome clips and recordings my way to be featured on the channel. As always, please smash that like button, share this video with your friends and faction, leave a comment with any questions you want answers to, and I'll see you in the next one. Kenetor, out.